Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back. Happy Monday. All right, guys, I hope you had an amazing, safe weekend. I saw where people were getting pulled over left and right, and this is just one of those holiday weekends. I mean, it's wild out there. So I just stayed inside. But in the meantime, I accidentally touched my face with hot sauce and my eye is like half closed. So I apologize about that. And there's some devastating news. We're back to talk about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Margaret Joseph's first husband has unexpectedly passed, and the Gorgas are unsure about their New Jersey future. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it looks like Margaret Josephs announced today that her first husband, Jan, has unexpectedly passed, which is absolutely devastating. I saw some really nasty messages where people were like, why do you care? You cheated on him. And that doesn't, listen, people make mistakes. That doesn't mean that you don't still have a piece of them in your heart. And I think that it's really unfair to send her awful messages like that, especially because her family's going to see it. They're going through the grieving process. And I don't know. I just don't like kicking people while they're down. Today would have been Jan's 75th birthday. This is what she captioned, saying, "He passed away unexpectedly last week and a piece of us died with him. We are heartbroken." Now, she didn't reveal how he died, but Page Six and People, they reported that he suffered a fatal heart attack. She said that the two shared a beautiful conversation the night before he passed away, in which they bragged about how blessed they felt to have children so successful and happy. "We spoke every day. He was my family." Oh, she's called him an amazing father, an amazing grandfather, a friend, and partner to his girlfriend. She added to this that he loved everyone unconditionally. He loved Motown, working out, and Italian food, but most of all, he loved his family. This is sad. And then she put, "Happy birthday, my angel." Margaret's friend and co-star Dolores Catania was one of the first people to comment in the post, writing, "Happy heavenly birthday, Jan. I hear the oldies playing from here." And from what we're hearing, based off of Page Six, Margaret married Jan, who was already a dad to 3 children, aged 8 to 16, in 1994, and they went on to have one son together. Now, we know that she talked about her affair with Joe. And when she did, she put it in her book. She was very open about it on the show. And she's like, "Listen, we had an affair for a couple of years and Joe was a contractor. And then eventually I ended up, moving on, getting a divorce, and I moved on with Joe." Then she also was very open about the fact that some of her kids, which she always considered Jan's kids to be her kids as well, were not talking to her anymore because of the affair and that they weren't happy with her. She also did share too, though, that some of her kids were still talking with her. And the reason that we don't actually see her son on the show is because she's made it pretty clear, listen, this is something I signed up for, not something that he signed up for. So if he doesn't want to be on the show, he doesn't need to be on the show. He's not, 14, 15, 16. He's not like a young kid at home. He has his own life. So she doesn't have to film with him. And it is kind of strange too, because there are a lot of housewives who have to film with their kids. And if they don't, like Shannon Beador was threatened to have a reduced role after her husband, ex-husband, David Beador, said, "My kids are not filming the show." Real Housewives of Orange County, the producers were like, "If your kids can't film the show, then you're a reduced role. We can't see, your kids in the house, and it doesn't make sense. So we're going to make you a friend up." So she fought so hard to get the kids to be able to film because she still needed that income. Then you have someone like Brandi Glanville, and she never filmed with her kids. So it makes you wonder, how or why do some people not have to film with their kids and others don't? Like for Margaret, I completely understand. Her kids are grown up. So it's not necessary, and it's their choice. I'm sorry that it went down the way that it did. This is what Margaret said in 2018, but no one leaves a happy marriage. Our marriage was way over before Joe walked into the picture. Jan knows what happened, and we're good friends. We're still a team. So we're sending all of the prayers and, well wishes and love to Margaret Josephs and Jan and their family, because of course it's sad. It's tragic. Now, Joe Gorga is also admitting that his future on The Real Housewives of New Jersey is uncertain as Melissa clarifies Frank's finale fight claims, plus what shook Joe and Melissa during a crazy season. Now, when he was asked by The Sun, he was asked, "We'll see," he was asked, "Will you return?" And he said, "We'll see. You never know." He said, "It's 11 years, and I'm kind of shocked." I'm like, Really, we're still doing this shit? According to Joe, the new season is going to be crazy, which we already know that. We've been expecting that. It's real stuff. It just gets better and better. But when he means better and better, he means for us, probably not for them. Okay. As Real Housewives of New Jersey fans may recall, The Sun shared earlier this month that Joe and Teresa's now husband, Louis Ruelas, were involved in a blowout fight during the taping of the finale. Joe will get down with anyone. Do you guys remember Joe Giudice and Joe Gorga when they got into it? And now we have Louis Ruelas. Joe Gorga's feisty. Joe charged at Louis during filming after long simmering tensions came to a head. I'm still shooken up about this whole Jan thing. And it's not even my ex-husband. I just feel bad. I have a big heart. I'm a Cancer. Louis was upset that Joe's wife, Melissa, unfairly blamed Teresa for, spreading rumors about her marriage. But Teresa and Louis only talked to Joe about these rumors off camera to protect them. This is what an insider explained about the cheating rumors that were spread about Melissa. Louis had to be fully restrained by security. Somehow a physical brawl broke out, but security stopped it from escalating further. As for where things stand between him and Teresa and Joe, they didn't say much, but he said it's a tough one to answer. It's sad. I have a special coming out in October. This is going to be actually good. I have a special coming out in October. I'm trying not to travel as much and hang out with the kids. That's why I'm doing a special. I'm pretty good at it. It's fun. I like it. I love to make people laugh, and I love to talk about real life. My whole life is drama. All right. So we have lots to look forward to. And maybe, they're building their new house. I think the most awkward thing about this, though, is Joe and Melissa are building their house just like a couple doors down from Teresa and Louis. They're not talking. They haven't talked. They're not going to talk until the, reunion. That's going to be the first time they probably see each other. How awkward is this? Is it something that's repairable? And the thing is, most of the castmates are like, in the past, we've said, never say never. Now we're kind of like, oh shit, this might not be something that's repairable. Yeesh. All right, guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are, your unfiltered opinions. So go ahead and comment below. And before you go, don't forget that we're going live tonight for Let's Whine About It, our members only live at 7 p.m. Eastern, where we have a lot to talk about from our new podcast, Hot Messy Podcast. BravoCon changes to BravoCon because now it looks like, well, we'll talk about that. And then everything in between. So we have an interview that we're flying out to California for this week. I'm talking about that tonight and Let's Whine About It. If you guys have not joined memberships, you can go click the link in the description. Your first month is only $1.49. So, hey, come join us at 7 p.m. for Let's Whine About It. Don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.